Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of CSGO News. And first off, we have a very special story for all of you. That involves a UK betting site called Betway. It's not sponsored whatsoever, but this site paid out one particular kid, an OpTic fan actually. He had to be old enough to bet, obviously. Paid him out a total of £10,000. Now, why this is, a big OpTic fanboy. He actually put $20 on the Eleague Season 2 playoffs. Obviously a big upset there, OpTic winning that in total. The odds on this website of Betway were actually 500 to 1. So yes, his tiny $20 bet, or his minimal bet of $20, actually earned him £10,000. Now the website apparently did pay this kid out. The name of this kid is yet still to release. If you guys are actually watching this, you know the kid, or maybe he himself is watching this as well. Please come forth. I'd love to do an interview with you. He is the OpTic fanboy of 2016, as he comes away with £10,000 after predicting OpTic to win Eleague Season 2 playoffs over Australis, as they did this past weekend, guys. So yes, apparently one more CSGO fan in the betting scene, but this time a good story, as they've won £10,000 on OpTic in Eleague Season 2. Absolutely insane story, first off, and I'll link that down below for all of you guys as well. Hopefully more things coming out about this in the future, and maybe a possible interview with this kid as well would be really cool for the channel. And also in big news a couple days ago on Twitter, FMPONE, a well-known CSGO operation map creator, also a map creator in general for CSGO, leaked out these tweets in response to a guy who actually asked about the next maps coming in. He leaked these two pictures on screen right now about a potential new map being released, and a bunch of people actually replied to him. He also hinted at further maps with this guy with the Twitter name DE_Seaside. He actually replied to him as well, hinting at a possible Seaside map coming soon to CSGO. So yes, guys, the legend himself, the map creator FMPONE, has actually leaked potential both winter maps and Seaside maps coming soon to CSGO. People have taken storm actually trying to guess that, maybe it's going to be called Winterside or Sub-Zero or Seaside, whatever the maps will be when they come out. But yes, sometime soon in the near future, guys, we should have not only a winter map, but also a water map coming soon to CSGO, which we have yet to really see in full. So it's going to be really cool to see what FMPONE and CSGO and Valve in general comes out very soon with in terms of maps. And also really cool news, if any of you guys are NBA fans out there, if you're not from America, I am sorry, but first off, Philadelphia 76ers are now associated with Team Dignitas. We announced this about a month ago or so. They invested, their owners of Philadelphia 76ers, the NBA team, also invested in Team Dignitas, that whole organization, including their CSGO team over there. They were actually promoting this last night in their home game on court. You can see Team Dignitas logo actually in the home court there, being promoted out in front of millions of people who are watching on TV, as well as the tens of thousands of people there actually watching the game live. So really cool to see the slow expansion of esports out of the NBA scene. Obviously, we have Shaquille O'Neal, Rick Fox also involved, a lot of celebrities getting involved as well, and other investors coming soon to the scene. So it was really cool to see this, more esports on national television. And an absolutely hilarious CSGO news story I want to share with all of you. I actually met this guy on a live stream. His name is Curry Sauce, a teenager, I believe, over from Europe. I'm not really sure from what country. I'm going to guess Norway or Sweden. He actually emailed me this after a live stream saying, "Jake, I presented a class presentation about CSGO about you. You were involved in it." I'm going to show you guys clips of that on screen right now. I found this absolutely hilarious. He's working right now to give me his grade sheet because he's trying to convince me that, Jake, I actually made this. I actually blocked out his full name for all of you guys as well. So yes, some kid in class, and I know this happening all over the world right now. People are presenting about CSGO in their classrooms, especially younger kids out there and teenagers. But this guy actually made a presentation, involved me in it as well, talked about me. I found this to be not only absolutely hilarious, but also absolutely one of the coolest things ever. I wish when I was a kid or when I was younger, I could talk about these kind of things in my speech class, in my English class. Unfortunately, esports weren't really prevalent when I was a kid, and I wasn't involved in them whatsoever. So this is absolutely cool. If you guys ever do things like this, make projects about me or CSGO in general, please send them in. I'll share them with all of you guys. I found this to be one of the funniest stories ever. And again, congrats to you, Curry. Thank you so much for including me in your presentation. I hope you did well. And last night, Maikelele gave us a huge troll, probably the biggest troll we've seen in quite some time from actual CSGO professional player. Yes, Maikelele did announce on Twitter last night. He actually gave us an ultrasound of 2 kids inside his stomach, and he gave us his long description. And for a brief time being, all of us thought that Maikelele was actually going to have kids, not only kids, but also twins. And I got really excited. I was like, oh my goodness, we're going to have baby CSGO professionals running around. But yes, he was actually trolling us all. As you guys read the last part of the Instagram description right here, he did say he just copied and pasted this. So yes, it was a big troll for Maikelele. He even went all the way, not just on Twitter, but posted on his Instagram. But it was a troll, guys. Maikelele, for the time being, will not be having kids. So that kind of sucks. And in big updates just last night for CSGO, we did have a sound update as well as a nuke update. I'm going to revolve around these nuke updates, probably talk about them more tomorrow in tomorrow's CSGO News episode, but a lot changing on A site and in general on the map, guys. It's going to change competitive play quite a bit if people do play nuke. So the few teams out there who are predominantly known for their nuke gameplay, probably going to change up their strategies, as well as any teams who are trying to learn nuke. We have big changes coming there. I'll talk about those tomorrow, as well as a new introduction of HRTF surround sound to the game of CSGO. As of right now, I think the community is going to be probably split between who likes it person who does not. When I first got the CSGO update last night, guys, it sounded so different. Honestly, when I put on my headset, it sounded like one of my earmuffs was one of my ears was actually dead, or one of my actual headset sides. It sounded like one of them was turned off, the other one was on. It sounded very weird. Now it does make sense for all these gun updates we've had. The gun and weaponry sounds do sound kind of, they sound pretty nice on this. On top of this, though, when it comes to surround sound, it just sounds different. It's going to take some getting used to. And you can also, I can't really blame Valve, though. For those of you who do like it, you can use it, and if you don't like it, you can turn it off and go back to default. So I would say, all in all, pretty good update for all of these. Obviously makes sense now. All the gun sound updates coming into one and actually making sense as to why they were actually doing all those gun changes. And again, I can't really blame Valve to give you the option to either use HRTF or turn it off back to default. As always, guys, hope you all enjoy this episode of CSGO News. Remember, live, love, laugh a lot. My name is Jake. I'll see you guys all next time. Remember, I like you. I will, check you later. Okay, goodbye.